remember that. What else is in here? Alright. So we did find a few gems were in this book. I mean in this box right here. So there's definitely some stuff that I can throw on my other bookshelf in there. Definitely keep the stuff I want to the top, like my Stephen King stuff and my Bible and my yearbooks. Keep those on top. I'll find a place for those soon. Now we have one more box. Let's see what's in this one. Alright. Did I have 2 copies of this? Didn't I just have a Deception Point in here? Wait a minute. Anyway, I think I had 2 copies of this book. Alright. Some more Stephen King. And it has a card in it. Alright. Some more James Patterson. Ooh. This was a good read. 5 Presidents and the Legacy of Watergate. Everybody corrupt, man. George Stephanopoulos. More cards. This is just a blank card. I know. Alright, that. My man Dean Koontz. Okay, there we go. This is my Dean Koontz book box. Like I know I had so much fucking Dean Koontz shit, yo. There go Angels and Demons right there, Dan Brown. So I can put all my Dan Brown stuff together. I finally got my that copy of Brave New World. All right. Life expectancy, that was good. Dean Koontz. Dean Koontz. Dean Koontz. More Dean Koontz without a cover. I let my homie borrow this and he read it and then he gave it back to me without the cover on it. I'm like, bro. He's like, yeah, my bad. Your bag, dude. I'll never forget that. How? More Dean Koontz. Koontz. Mandela. More Dean. That's my whole Dean collection right here. Michael Crichton wrote Sphere. I forgot about that, yo. Sphere was a good movie too. Michael Crichton. Yeah, I don't know why the YouTube stream won't stay up, bro. I don't know what's wrong with this shit. Yo, Brandon, what's up, bro? Some more Michael Crichton. Egypt and Sudan. Alright, so this damn near this is damn. Yo, I have more of his books than anybody. Even though I'm a big Stephen King fan, like I have more Kuntz right on hand though, you know. I probably had just as many Stephen King books, but I don't have all of them. And then plus I got like Stephen King graphic novels and like I love both of their writing styles. Very, very suspenseful. But then I also have the rest of the Ender Game saga. So Orson Scott Card wrote Ender's Game. It was the first book was made into a movie. It had Harrison Ford was in that shit and Angela Bassett. They were both in Ender's Game, but they only did the one movie, and that shit was like in 2014 or so. Shit was years ago. I can't even remember the order of this shit now. I think it's okay, it's Ender's Game. Then it's Speaker for the Dead, Shadow Puppets, Ender Shadow, and then I think the last one was Shadow of the Hegemon, but I don't have that one. It's Ender's Game, Speaker for the Dead, Xenocide, Children of the Mind, Ender Shadow, Shadow of the Hegemon, and then Shadow Puppets. So I'm actually missing Xenocide, Children of the Mind, and Shadow of the Hegemon. So that's 3 books in a row. So I have the first 3, and then I'm missing 3, and then I have the last one. There's 7 books in this series. It's really good too. I thought I had one of those shits here. Alright, yeah, so I have Shadow of the Hegemon. So I'm still missing 3 books. And I read them, I just don't have them. But my Ender Game series, which is fucking dope. And then I have the extra book to the Doom series. What's your favorite book? Damn, girl. Woo! What's my favorite book? Dang. I don't know what my favorite story is, yo. I know for a fact my favorite authors don't have my favorite story. Fuck. I don't know. Maybe, actually, maybe. Damn. The first thing that popped into my mind was Lord of the Flies. Like when somebody said, "What's a really good story?" Like Lord of the Flies is such a good story, but is that my favorite one? I don't know. I think my little self-made bookmark says, "Reading is fun." I think Lord of the Flies is a really excellent story. I think the first book in the Doom series, just the first one, is really, really good as well. Yeah, I'll have to say Lord of the Flies is probably my favorite book. I haven't read it in a long time. I can't remember like most of the characters' names, but I can remember what it was. I can remember what it felt like when I read that book. To me, that shit was intense. Reading it, because I read it as a kid, and I don't know, it was like a really crazy ass adventure, yo. That shit. I don't know. I just always thought that story was wild as hell. And then I have one off from Orson Scott Card. He did a series of books about women in the Bible. This one is called Rebecca, and I think I only read about halfway through this. And this takes place at the time when some cultures were just starting to come up with a written language, and I think Rebecca was actually studying how to read and write, and she was trying to teach her father the different symbols that they use, and that was about as far as I got into it. Are you having a book fair book giveaway? No, I actually just received these 2 boxes of books that I haven't had for about 7 or 8 years. Almost 10 years I haven't seen these books. And then somebody was like, yo, I got your books. Do you want them? I was like, hell yeah, I want my books back. And so I just going, because I just picked it up this afternoon right after work. So this is me just doing like a opening reveal of my old books. Still got a bunch of classic stuff in here. The Scarlet Letter, like stuff that everybody probably should have read. You know, we this was like mandatory reading in school. You had to read the Scarlet Letter. Another classics, War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds. Another classic, The Prince by Machiavelli. That's who Tupac started using his handle after. I don't think I read this one right here. Klein People. This is about a futuristic dystopian society where people are almost like drones or whatever. So, yeah. Finally got all the other half of my original library back. You know, studying up on medieval people. You know, you won't understand the present if you don't know the past, and you can't future if you don't understand the present. So everybody, then you can plan and strategize moving forward. But you always got to know a little bit about the past. Studying history is good. I love history too. So yeah, I got 2 big boxes of books. I got all my fucking, all the Orson Scott cards that I own are all back together now. I got the last book from my Doom collection back, and I have my entire stack of Dean Koontz. Once again, like, I love Dean Koontz, and I don't know why more of his books aren't made into movies. Like, his books are fucking thrilling page turners, and I don't know, nobody don't read Dean Koontz, man. His shit is dope. Ugh. And Odd Thomas is a series he wrote, and I think they made a movie about the first book. And this guy, he can see like these fucking demon type creatures and shit and dead people. This is an interesting story. And once again, nobody gonna want to make more of this stuff in the movies. But every other Stephen King novel has been made into a damn movie. Pet Cemetery, Thinner, The Langoliers, goddamn Cujo, like everything Stephen King right. That they just make a movie out of that shit. Secret Garden, Hidden Window. Alright, so now I got these 2 boxes. And then there's a 3rd box of books I have somewhere. So now I can really like set up my other bookshelf and it can get filled with books now. Oh yeah. uh, do you like the Conan Doyle novels? You gotta say his whole name. It's Sir Arthur, bro. Sir Arthur. Don't just. It's not Slickback. It's a pimp named Slickback. You gotta say the whole thing every time. But Sir Arthur, no, I don't like his stuff. I just got it for no reason. Sorry. What's the one? The Hound of Baskerville. It's elementary, my dear Watson. Clockwork Orange, classic. I don't think I have a copy of that though, bro. I don't think I have a copy of Clockwork Orange. I ain't gonna lie, yo. I never read that shit. I've seen the movie twice. I think they're remaking the movie too with the young boy who played as Spider-Man, the last Spider-Man dude. I think he's gonna be in the new Clockwork Orange. Very, very disturbing film. I know they're not gonna, if it's Americanized, they're gonna just change it so much. Like that first shit was weird as shit, but I love that shit. Yo, peace, Miss Lovely. Sir Arthur, there you go. Let's get it right. Not sure how much I can paint because I really cleaning together with these paintings I gotta have ready this weekend. Oh, Lost Planet? Yeah. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, they said that guy is gonna Toby something. He might be in the remake. When did that movie come out, yo? That shit was like the 70s? Hmm. 76. Whoever seen this movie called THX 1138? My last name is Doyle. You never know. You never know. Whoever seen THX 1138? You should look it up and see who the directors are. Because if you ever if like and who helped them with it though? What the other boy name is? It was Lucas and uh ain't it was the motherfucker who did the Godfather? It was him and somebody else. On Tubi? Tubi is like, that's all free stuff, right? Everything on there is like just, as long as you watch the commercials or whatever, that's how they get you. We'll let you watch all of this for free if you sit through the advertisements. Bitch, I just might as well watch cable then. Even Netflix, I noticed Netflix got commercials now, bro. I wonder how much. I wonder how much Netflix charge for their commercial spots. Why do I even have this on my lap? What the fuck? Okay, that was doing too much. Why? I wonder how much Netflix charge for their computer spot. I mean, for their commercial spots. That shit got to be an exuberant amount of money. Hacksaw Ridge. I think I heard of that, but I don't know if I ever saw. Hacksaw Ridge is a military, right? That's a military film. I don't know. I never got real big on like army stuff. There's only a few army films that I ever like really liked. Of course, Saving Private Ryan is a classic. Um, and then I really liked Black Hawk Down. That was a good one. But other than that, I don't watch a lot of like military war stuff. I watched Inglourious Bastards because it's satire. Yeah, this stream is not acting right today. That shit keep acting like you want to cut off again. Mm. Alright, I'm only gonna paint for maybe like 30, 40 minutes. I want to go start cleaning some of these paintings and getting all that good stuff together so I don't have to rush on Friday and Saturday. I got to drop off this weekend in New York, so. I'm trying hard to keep my forehead out the way. Y'all know how big my forehead is, bro. I can't help that shit. That shit just. I always want to make an appearance. Always got to dancing in the camera and shit. What we doing? What we doing? Damn, my forehead's still in the camera? How is that even possible? That is ridiculous. Bro, you don't even know how far I'm leaning back just to keep my head out this shit. What the hell? What in the hoo-ha? What in the wide world on here? Now, I can't get y'all no closer to that. You know what I'm saying?